Hey everyone, welcome back to the fish room. Today we're heading over to our 650-gallon aquarium. And this is going to be a quick video today. I kind of just want to give you an update on something we've done with this tank. And it's probably the best change. It's the best thing I've ever done for this aquarium. And for those of you who haven't seen this before, this is our custom 650-gallon plywood aquarium that we have here in our fish room. And it's home to some monsters. Obviously, you see Samson. This is our 34-inch fire eel. And it's also home to a couple albino giant gourami that are still pretty young. These guys are going to get massive, and they're already pretty big. But some other fish we have in here are these silver dollars and some bottle sharks. We have some really nice fish, but there were some fish in here that really weren't contributing to the tank. They weren't adding any value. We actually had, at one point, 7 Indonesian datnoids and 1 Northern Thailand datnoid. So 8 datnoids altogether. Now, friends of the channel who have seen this tank before may be wondering why you never saw those fish in previous videos. I ask myself that same thing because I could never see them. Even when I wasn't filming, they were just never out. They were always hiding. And the few times that I did see them, they were always unstable. Now, stability is a special term in the datnoid keeping community, and it basically means good color. But it's not like other fish where the color is very easily tied to their stress levels or whether or not they're breeding, etc. Datnoid stability has a lot of factors. And for every person you ask, you're going to get a different opinion on how to get a stable datnoid. I am of the opinion that there's just so many variables, you can never really pin it down. You can never really know what's going on. But for whatever reason, the datnoids in this setup, they were not very good looking, and I didn't even see them most of the time. And I did not want to make this tank bare so that I could see them more often. I wanted to keep this tank decorated. So the best thing I've ever done for this aquarium is I got rid of those datnoids. I sold some of them off, I rehomed some others, and it's been the best thing I've ever done because it allowed me to add some new fish that I'm absolutely in love with. And here's one of them right here. This is the Atroplus suritensis, commonly known as the green chromide. And this is a beautiful cichlid from India. Now, like India, you don't often hear about cichlids from India. There's not many in the hobby. We have 7 Atroplus suritensis in this tank. And I am loving these guys. They are so cool. I think they're beautiful. They don't have the vibrant colors that some other species might have, but I think their patterning is gorgeous with these white spots. And it's a green fish too. Subtly green, but still green. And you don't see many green aquarium fish in the hobby. And we have 7 in here. I think we have 4 males and 3 females. Not the best ratio, but we can work with it. One of the reasons I'm really excited about keeping these fish is they get big. In the wild, they've been reported up to 18 inches. Now, I think that's definitely an exceptional size. Probably not the norm, especially when kept in aquaria. But they will still get to be about 12 inches, which is a really good size for this tank because I love big fish, and we got some more room now in here after having removed those datnoids. So I am really excited to see these young fish grow up and share that journey with you. And that's really all I have to share with you guys right now on this tank. Is I took some fish out and I put some new fish in. But it's definitely been the best thing I've ever done for this aquarium. And while it sounds like a simple change, it was actually very difficult. It's very hard to give up fish that you've kept for a long time, that you've put a lot of time and effort into, and especially the money that you've put into them. And I had a lot invested in those datnoids. I had them for a while, and they were a good size. But it comes to a point where you just have to step back and take stock of what are you really enjoying in your hobby. Has it become more work than it's worth? And those datinoids had reached that point. A while ago they had reached that point. So even though it's hard for me to give up fish, like I'm sure it is for any of you, it's definitely proven to be worth it. And I am once again in love with this aquarium. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this quick update. Stay tuned for more of our regular content on this channel. We got some great DIY videos coming out in the near to mid future, and some more awesome species profiles coming out before then. Stay tuned, and I'll see you next time.